In this video, we're going to discuss how you can search an individual journal from the library. So oftentimes we find ourselves searching either Primo or maybe a subject-specific database, but sometimes you want to see just one journal in particular. Maybe it's one that you've read about, maybe it's one that your professor has recommended. But in any case, if you want to see if Nazareth has access to that journal, what you'll do is you'll go to Journals, A to Z, and you'll enter the title of the journal. So for this example, I'm going to search for the journal Research in Social Work Practice. And you can hit enter or you can hit the magnifying glass. And then the journal is actually showing up twice because we also have it in print. That's what this means. I would rather look at it online. So I'm going to click on the title first. And it's telling me that we have this journal from 1991. And since it doesn't give me an end date, that tells me that we have it up to the present day, which is great. So I'm going to click on Online Access. Okay, so now I'm at the journal page. And remember, this is just one journal. It's not an entire database. It's just one. So we have to figure out how are we going to search just this journal. Obviously, we could browse, but I'll have to admit I rarely do that. So let's go up here to our little search box, and I'm going to search for childhood trauma. And it pops up and it says, do you want to search for childhood trauma in this journal or in All Sage? I'm going to say this journal. And you can see it's giving me 266 results, and they're all within this particular journal. Okay, so this is really, really helpful if your professor has said, I want you to look at this particular journal for research. I will say if you are searching just one journal, keep your keywords really broad. So maybe just search post-traumatic stress disorder or something like I did, which is a really broad topic because again, you're searching through such a narrow field of information. I want to show you one more example of what a journal looks like because not all of our journals will come from the same vendor, so they all look a little bit different. So I have searched for the journal Social Work, and so it's telling me publication details for social work, tells me where it's from. I have all these dates I could look for. Here, if I want to search just this journal, I'm going to say search within this publication, and then you can see that it's saying JN Social Work is part of my search. And I'm actually going to go to advanced search from here because I like to be able to put my keywords on a separate line. And I'll search for post-traumatic stress disorder because again, you want to keep that search pretty broad. And then you can see I have about 21 results from just the journal Social Work. So final tips on searching for journals. First off, you'll find the journal that you want to search using the journal's A to Z link on the library homepage. When you get there, make sure that you keep your search really broad because remember, you're searching just one particular journal. Most databases search hundreds of journals, and that's why you can add more keywords in when you're looking in a database. And the last thing to remember is that each journal page will look a little bit different. So I showed you two different examples. What you want to look for on those landing pages is something that says search within this publication or search this journal, just so that you're making sure that you're only searching in that particular journal. And if you have any questions, please let me know.